Welcome to today's video where we are going to show you how our RE5 mock exams work. Today you're going to see how RE5 Online's mock exams work, how you can achieve unlimited practice, get instant feedback, and get access to optional GPT support or WhatsApp support. Firstly, this is valid for RE5 as well as RE1 mock exams, but today we're going to use RE5 mock exams for this purpose. Once you've signed up with RE5 Online, you will get login details to the online student platform which you see on your screen. So what we're going to do is once we receive our login details, we're going to log in. Okay? You are going to use the username and the password you received. Okay. Now, it's a generic password. And once you log in for the first time, it will ask you to confirm your password details. So in the current password, we are going to put in the generic password we received. In the new password, we are going to say the password that we are familiar with so that you remember it easier the next time you log in. And in the third line, you are just going to confirm your new password. Once you've done that, you click on Save Changes and it will tell you that your password has been changed. So what you're going to do is you are going to press Continue and you're going to go to My Courses. Now, we've got a lot of other options, all right, but you will only receive access to what you have signed up for. So when I go to My Courses, you will see that we've got RE5 mock exams. Right. Now, you will see that this is practice questions and answers intended only to help you test your exam readiness and train your eye to identify elements in the questions. This is not a study tool, okay? Because in the mock exams, factual information might be incorrect. Okay, this is just to identify and to get used to the way questions are normally asked. We've got quite a large question bank and you can do unlimited tests. Each attempt will offer a new set of questions. After submitting your attempt, you will be graded automatically where you can review your right and your wrong answers. You get 50 questions per attempt and you are allowed 2 hours. Perfect. So basically, in the real exam, you need to get 33 out of 50 to pass the exam, which is a 66 for the RE5. All right. Please do not think that you are ready to go and write this exam if you do not get at least 85% in your mock exams. These questions are fairly easy, and remember, the questions that you will receive in the Moonstone exam will be much more difficult. And no one, but no one, will be able to give you those questions because you and I know when you go and write the exam with Moonstone, they are very strict. There's no way that someone can remove questions from the exam. Okay, so be very, very careful. So let's start our preview. It will tell you that you have a time limit of 2 hours. When you start, the timer will begin to count down and you cannot be paused. You must finish your attempt before it expires. Are you sure you wish to start now? And we're going to say start attempt. Okay, so basically you will see that this is question 1. There is my timer, okay, and this is just for easy navigation. Okay, so say for instance, I don't want to answer this question now, I want to come back to it. You can just flag it and you can move on to the next question. Now, if it disappears, you just click them. Now, you will see that we have not entered an answer and it's got a little red flag in the right hand corner. Okay, but say for instance, we have now read the question and we've answered and we move on to the next page, the next question, you will see if it's answered, it's gray. Okay, and should we answer it, but we want to come back to it, you answer and you flag. You will then see that it's gray, and it also does have that little red flag in the top corner. And we can navigate to whatever question we want to. Okay, and I am just going to run through it quickly. Okay, and I am not by any means reading the questions at this stage. How to read the questions are handled in a different video. All right, so what we're going to do is I've now answered enough questions. Normally you will answer 1 to 50, but this is just a video for illustration purposes only. Once you're ready to submit, you click on Finish Review, and it will tell you that you flagged the questions and you answer saved, not answered, answer saved, and there will be quite a lot that we haven't answered. When you scroll down, you'll be able to return to attempt, which we're not going to do at this stage, but we're going to submit all and we're going to finish it off. Once you say submit, it will just submit all and finish. It wants you to confirm, and you will submit all and finish. You will then see that it gives you the time that you've started, when you've completed it, how long it took you, and how many questions you got right out of the 50, and what your percentage is. It will automatically tell you, sorry, you failed. You require 66% to pass. Now, what happens in this instance is it will give you the correct answer. Okay? You will also see it will mark on this side what you got correct and what you got incorrect. So this one, for instance, we were spot on. Okay? But let's say, for instance, you want to get a deeper understanding of this question. Now, this is an optional module, all right? And I'm going to show you how the GPT can work in our favor. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to copy your question, and remember that this GPT has been developed specifically for our students using the latest updated legislation as well as the RE5 and RE1 study guide for 2025. Please do not enter these questions into any other GPT, because remember, they take information from all sources, and GPT in this instance will mostly be incorrect. As I said, this has been professionally developed for us, for our students, and I can definitely trust it. Okay, so I am going to tell GPT, and please and yes and thank you does make a difference when you chat to your friend, all right? I'm going to say, please explain this question to me. And I'm going to paste my question in there. And the way it's been set up, it will give us the answer shortly. Okay. This is really very nice because you know what, it explains it, okay, so that you understand it, all right? And it will always, always tell you where in our study guide you will find it. Okay, remember our workshops and our webinars comes with a 100% exam pass money back guarantee, provided that you've done your part and you've studied. Remember, this exam is difficult and you need to put in some time and effort, all right, to pass this exam. That is one thing that RE5 Online cannot do for you. Actually, two. We cannot go and write this exam, and we cannot study for you. If you need help, we are here to help. Thank you for watching this short video on RE5 Mock Exams.